We'll count us into the podcast now. DBros discussion live in 3, 2, and 1. So we're back here with another podcast, and today we have me and my brother, and we also have two unfamiliar faces just because they haven't been posted on a podcast, but we've actually been in the makes with them for like a long time. So I'll have them go ahead and introduce themselves.
Yo, it's Michael. It's Mitchell here, Cidaddy Twins.
Hell yeah. So they're going to be linked in the description as well, so you can check them out. They do a lot of stuff too, so make sure to give them a follow and interact with their content. But today we're here to ask some questions and talk about specific things on the podcast. So
all right,
sounds good. So this one I was like scrolling on TikTok, as most of us do in this time of day, just because it's just TikTok is just so prominent.
Yeah.
So I found this one theory. People are talking about like the cab theory. Have you guys ever heard of that? The cab theory?
Nah.
The cab theory?
Cab, like a taxi cab.
No, I haven't heard of that.
Okay, I'm gonna read it out because I made sure to like write it down so I don't like mess it up a little bit. So the theory goes as such. The theory is based off of how like men see dating. So the person that did this video went on to say that men see dating like taxi cabs, and when cabs have their light off, they're not looking to pick anyone up, right? It doesn't matter how hard you try to flag down the cab, they're not gonna stop for you, right?
Yeah.
But when they turn on their light, they pick up the first person they see. So that's what they're saying for the dating. So in other words, they're saying that if a guy's not ready to date, then it doesn't matter like who you are. They won't like pick you up or anything. They won't talk to you.
Yeah.
But as soon as they're ready to date, they'll pick up the first person they see.
I feel like that's true.
I feel like
it's true because when I was younger, I found myself in that situation where it was like the first girl that's semi-decent that wants me. Yeah, that is fact.
I love that. Yo, I was gonna say that sounds really accurate at the same time. Yeah, I feel like the cab theory. So like when you light it off, you're not picking up anyone. Yeah. And then as soon as you turn on the lights, you pick up the first person you see. So you're saying it applies to guys and girls?
I think it applies more to guys.
Applies more to guys?
Have you ever heard the ugly hot theory and hot ugly and hot hot? Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah. I never understood that.
Listen. I saw this on TikTok a long time ago. You know when someone's ugly, everyone tells you that person's ugly, but for some reason you oddly find them attractive.
That's like ugly hot.
Like 2 in 5 guys will find them attractive. It's like a weird thing.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everyone thinks she's ugly, but then like say there's like 30 guys in the classroom, right?
Yeah.
Like 5 guys will think she's attractive and the rest think she's ugly. But it's called ugly hot.
Okay, yeah. But like I see that. But that's kind of just like a preference thing, no?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
I want to like understand like what it actually means. Like when people say like hot, ugly, how do you like classify someone as hot, ugly, hot?
I guess if they're
let me answer this.
Okay, you answer it.
I guess if they're hot, but they got like one big ugly feature, bro.
Okay.
So like, let's say like a girl's like nice body, long hair, wavy, nice skin tone, but their teeth are all fucked up.
Oh shit!
No.
You know what I mean? Like bad.
Okay.
Let me think of an example.
Ugly hot.
Okay, let me think of an example. Hold on.
No, you said I feel like you were on a good track when you said like maybe they don't look that good, but they're still attractive somehow.
They're like weirdly attractive, and then there's like hot, where like they're just hot.
Like everyone,
they just look perfect.
Attractive,
like,
yeah.
You know?
Okay, yeah.
Oh man, I don't know how to describe this. Like you gotta like think of celebrities, okay? You know, I would say like young prime Ariana Grande is like hot, right?
Okay.
And then like what's that girl's name from iCarly, the blonde one?
Sam?
She's like ugly hot.
Okay.
I can
see that in a way.
That's kind of how it works. Kind of.
You know, still no one's been able to explain this to me in a way I fully understand it. No, I feel like it has to be like other people find them like ugly.
Like,
know what I mean?
yeah, like, you know what I mean? Other people, like, it's like 50-50. Like, one guy will say, yo, she's ugly. Like, how do you even like her?
Yeah.
But then, like, two other guys will be like, nah, yo, she's so hot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
ugly hot. It's weird.
But that makes everyone ugly hot because like, not everybody's gonna find you attractive.
No, but
Yeah,
yo,
most
you
of
know
them
there's
like
that
that,
one girl in the classroom that everyone just wants. 'Cause
That's
she's hot.
like a one. That's like a one person. But also, there's also girls in the classroom where like, okay, a lot of guys will say like, you know, they're not ugly, but they're not hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then there's some guys that'll say, yeah, they're actually ugly. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
some guys that'll actually say they're actually hot.
Yeah.
So I feel like if they're calling them ugly and some people are calling them hot, then it applies to the theory, to the ugly hot.
I guess that makes
Yeah, you
sense,
never
yeah.
felt that before though. Like, you never felt that before.
So what do you think you guys are then?
Me? Oh man.
Is there like a
I think I'm.
like a, you think you're hot?
I'm not hot. I'm just above mid.
No, you don't gotta be hot, bro.
I'm just above mid.
Okay.
I give myself like a 7. For
Yeah, I give myself
Yeah,
a 7.
yeah.
I think.
How
A
about you
7.
guys? How about you guys?
Honestly, we used to do like rate me 1 to 10.
Yeah, I have my like.
my public grade's a 7.
Yeah, I do like a
Yeah,
7.
my
public grade is a 7.
Mine would be like a 7 or 7.5, honestly.
Oh damn!
I feel like I actually
how
wanna
come
go-
you're 0.5 and he's so?
This is like 8. This is like 8.
No,
like
like-
no cap. This is
Wait,
like
so
8.
you're saying that he's hot, but you guys.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that. That's what the shot is saying.
Listen.
So the back-
And this was like, he was going up to like people with high standards, I guess, you know.
I guess.
Yeah,
I gotta.
Yeah, I just want to be with low standards.
Nah.
But yo, they say you look way better than you actually think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what they
yeah.
say. Like
Like,
the
100%.
they say the public eye, you're like above 2 more.
No,
on the
because
rating
like,
scale.
you know why? It's because you look at yourself in the mirror every single day, and you could like see all your like
Yeah.
your like
Imperfections.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're insecure about those, you know. But like nobody else is watching it as much as you're watching it, you know.
Yeah.
What do you guys say? Like, do people normally say you guys look better in person or like in a picture, or is anybody?
I
I think
get
they-
both. Like,
like-
I like usually I'll go and they'll be like, wow, you look exactly like your
Yeah,
pictures.
that's same. That's
Oh,
same.
like exactly like the picture.
yeah.
People
they
say
I
that.
look exactly
Like,
like
yeah.
my pictures.
What about what do people say?
I have no idea.
No one's
I've
ever- you never, like-
I've never heard anyone like comment on like my pictures.
People always say I look way better in person.
That's crazy.
I already
That's
know
a-
I'm like I'm not
that's a
photogenic.
compliment. That's a compliment.
It's a compliment. Yeah,
That's a compliment.
I already know I'm not photogenic, but like, damn, my picture's looking that bad. They're like, wow, he's actually not ugly. Like, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, usually social media is supposed to boost you up.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, they see me in person. They're like, wow, he's
I
actually
feel like
not ugly. That's how I
someone
feel.
said that to me before, and I was like, I didn't know how to like feel about that, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was like,
I don't know what to think. I'm like, oh yeah, like thank you, I guess, but you know, like,
Yeah.
you thought I was ugly. You definitely thought I was ugly. You know what I mean?
No, for me it's always like, oh wow, you look exactly like
Yeah,
your
that's
pictures
like
and
me
like you
too.
look really good and shit.
Yeah,
Every time.
I like on Facebook or Tinder. Every time you meet somebody, that's always the thing. The
Yeah,
question is like, how do I look?
Yeah, no,
in
because people are
person
trying to
in
like
my
catfish
pictures?
on like
Yeah, but
I
it's
guess
bad.
I'm-
Like I don't use any filters on my pictures
But like,
or anything.
I'm
Yeah.
a one-time kind of photo guy. Like, I just take the
You
photo
just take the
and
one?
that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's hard. That's hard.
Bro,
That's
no,
hard.
okay,
I
I don't
took-
do.
not gonna lie,
I don't do that, but like I take like a couple, but not that much. But I use no filters, so if
Yeah.
you use no
So
filters,
how
you
much
can't
you
be
guys?
catfish.
How many photos
Yeah,
do you guys
yeah.
take before you guys like pack
Dude,
it up?
I
Sometimes
literally-
Bro, I could.
Yo,
it's like,
honestly,
yeah, it's like
sometimes
backpack.
it's like 3, sometimes it's like 10, sometimes it's 5.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it would
no.
never be more
Okay.
than like 10.
When I was in
Yeah.
high school, I would take like a million, but
like
then
the Snapchat and all that.
yeah,
Yeah,
now
yeah, same.
something just went where I just took one. I was like, I'm
No,
just
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
trust.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna trust in the
Yeah,
process. and
yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's all I do now.
No,
like,
but
that's the
sometimes you
confidence I
gotta
need,
like
bro.
angle it and find a nice spot though.
I'm with him, bro. Just take the one picture, bro.
Yeah,
no, I'm
bro.
like, I feel like if it did
No.
mess up, it messed up.
Okay,
But, like,
yeah.
just
over
post it
No, but
anyways,
sometimes you
like-
gotta find like a nice angle though, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
an
yeah.
angle that shows your face nicer. Like
Yeah,
sometimes you
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
lift it
yeah.
a bit higher.
I-
like,
Yeah.
You know, like
I gotta lift it up. I like that. I like that.
bro, like,
like that.
no, you gotta like try to look good somewhat. You
Nah,
gotta put
for-
effort into it.
For me, I'm taking 5 pictures max, and if none of them look good, I'm packing it up, bro.
No,
I'm
that-
packing it
that-
up.
Or
Sometimes-
that,
sometimes you just gotta
but you
pack
gotta
it.
experiment. You gotta experiment too. Like on
That's
like
true.
the first photo, you take it from like here. On the second, you try here. Like on the third, you try here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you get the right one. Like after like your
And then
fifth
what happens
try.
if you don't get the right one?
Then you pack it up.
Yeah, if I don't get it,
Yeah,
Yo.
No, for real, for real. So
Then
you
you
just gotta
pack
pack
it
that
up,
scenario.
you know?
All right, that was good.
That was good. But the taxi cab theory, we didn't really. I don't know. We didn't really like fully like discuss it. You said like, yeah, you think that's true. Like, what did you say?
Yeah, I say I think that's true.
It's true.
Facts.
It's facts.
Yeah, I think that's true.
It's facts. For
What do you
guys.
say?
For guys. at
Damn,
least.
I don't know. I don't really want to say yes.
Okay, growing up, it's true.
But growing up,
For,
it
like
changes.
for sure, if you're growing up and like, I don't know, maybe you're not like you don't have a lot of options, then yeah, you just take your first option, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when you're
Yeah.
when
But, like,
you're
not
like
an ugly
new to
option.
it.
Yeah,
But
no,
when you had a lot of people,
When you're new to it,
and
yeah,
you're like
exactly,
in your
exactly.
20s, you start to realize, oh, I have options.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
exactly.
settle for some idiot.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, no, that ass though. It's like, yeah. But yeah, it goes as this. That they're going to say like pretty much like, yeah, you'll settle down as soon as you're ready to be in a relationship.
Like-
I feel like if you were out of the game and then you get back into the game, you're going for the first person. You know what I mean? If you wanna get back into the game, you're getting back into the game right away.
So
I
sometimes,
feel like that's how it goes.
Well, it also depends too. Sometimes you need to get someone to get over someone quick time.
Yeah,
quick
yeah,
time,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
You
You
know?
need a rebound.
Like,
yeah,
you
yeah,
need
yeah.
a distraction
I
and
feel
look
like
at these
that's-
guys.
I feel like that's a good podcast question. Yeah.
Dude, like I had
Yeah.
to do it one time, and
When
it,
you're-
wor-
when you're
it
locked
worked,
in.
bro. It worked. Like,
Yeah, rebounds work. You think?
You get mild feelings for someone, and then those like strong feelings of the person you just broke up with start to go away.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
facts,
yeah,
that's
But
yeah.
it actually works.
True.
But like,
True.
That's valid. I
Yeah.
can see that. I can see that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't personally agree with rebounds though. Just because like
me too now. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm mature now.
I feel like you gotta feel that and just like move on. Like you find your own like peace. Yeah, you gotta put that to like to the gym or some shit. Like but
Now
bench 225.
that's facts. Yeah.
225.
Like now, that's what I would do. But like in the past, that's what I have done.
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that.
Then you learn like these feelings. You learn how to control these feelings.
Yeah. That's valid. That's valid. No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't agree with the cap theory, but I feel like I don't have enough.
Even
Yeah,
growing,
no.
even growing up though, like when you were in
Even
high
growing
school,
up?
like
Growing up,
okay, say like 17 to like 19. You're experimenting, like decent looking girls like you. You don't take which one wants you first more.
no. To be honest, it's like
Really?
it's pretty much
Wow.
like well. If you like them back, then you're gonna take them. Obviously, you're gonna but like you have to like them back. You're not just gonna take like someone like the first person, pretty much the first person that's interested in you, or like all that. I don't know. I kind of agree with
You
that.
dodged
Kind
a lot of bullets then.
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Anyways,
When I did do the cab theory growing up, when I was curious, it was never ended well.
never under. I think the first one. Yeah. Don't kill me, but I find the theory interesting. I like it. I like how.
I feel like it's a valid theory.
I really like it.
It can be true. It can be true and it could be false at the same
Yeah.
time.
That's
It can
true.
go both
That's
ways.
facts.
All right. Okay. So next one I also saw on TikTok. So basically, this guy, the point he was making was the whole point he was making was why you should never reject a girl, right? So this is the story, right? Because he was a bouncer. He worked at a club,